This week in the collection.
Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to be doing my monthly tradition of going through all the things that I picked up or ordered that I'll be featuring on the channel in a future video. So today, we're going to start off with these 2025 Absolute Football Sam's Club exclusive bundles that you see here. They didn't come in a box or anything because I went directly to a Sam's Club and I purchased them. They were like in the low $30 range. These particular ones, when I went to, this is all they had, so I purchased all of them. I think there's 6 of them total. These are pretty cool. They just came out. They come with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. The packs have 8 cards in them each. And they also have 1 exclusive pack or bonus pack. My understanding is this pack has 1 card in it, and that 1 card will be a memorabilia card. Now, I've heard that you can pull a Kaboom from this, but I haven't actually seen anyone do it. So if you are aware of some YouTuber or somebody who's done this and they have a video or a Reddit post or something, please put in the comments. I'd really like to see that. You know, I'd like to think that there's hope here with these. But that's what these are. On the secondary, these are going for about $50 or so. And I just recently went to a card show, and in that card show, a lot of the vendors had them. And again, this card show was like heavily on TCG, not on sports cards. But at that card show, a lot of vendors had these, and they had the NFL Panini Revolution bundle pack as well. And they were asking between $50 and $80 per each. But on the back, it says here, 2025 Panini Absolute Football, featuring a 200 card set, including 100 base and 100 rookies, just like it always is. And then it says here, in here, you can randomly get these inserter cards. Base pink, rookie pink, signature rookies pink, introductions by Storm, Draft Diamonds, Hog Heaven, Rookie Wave, Kaboom Horizontal. On average, non-base cards are included approximately 1 in every pack. So we'll see how we do. Again, this video is going to be coming out either in December or January, so please be on the lookout for that. I'm going to open up all of these. All right, next thing, let's put these aside. We got 6 of those. Pretty cool. I didn't open any of these for the 2024 Panini Absolute Football. I don't even know that they did them or not. But yeah, all right, this box here. So this box, it got a little opened in the process of removing my shipping label. Okay. So this is a gravity feed of the same 2025 Absolute Football from Panini. So this is interesting. You get, I believe it's 48 cards, 48 packs in here. Each pack only has 5 cards. So these are like the smallest packs out there. And it says you can find 1 exclusive red parallel per pack on average. So I don't know if you can only get those red parallels in this gravity feed style box, or if there's a blaster that also has it. I haven't done all the research, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so you get 48 packs in here. And let's see, it says here, also look for these randomly inserted cards. So base red, rookie red, introductions by Storm, Draft Diamonds, Hog Heaven, Rookie Wave, and Kaboom Horizontal. So again, you can hit a Kaboom, the horizontal Kaboom on these. And I ordered 2. So here's 1, and then another one of these boxes is going to be the other one. We'll find that when it comes out. So again, another 2025 Absolute Football from Panini. Again, trying to get that Kaboom. And if you guys follow me, in 2024, we did hit a nice Kaboom. Okay, so here's the other one. So this is that second. This is the second gravity feed box. So again, 48 packs, 5 cards each, 5 cards each per pack. So you're gonna get a lot of cards out of a box like this. It's actually cheaper per card than buying the retail blaster. So, you know, I think those are like 80. I think I paid 80 something dollars each for those. So I think that's a good deal. At least whatever, it was a deal I was comfortable paying. All right, next box. What do we have here? Okay, again, we're sticking with that Panini Absolute from 2025. So this is a hobby box. So I know I ordered one now. I ordered some other ones, but I haven't gotten them in yet. My plan is to open between 4 and 8 of these in a video. However, I will note that for the 2024, I did have 8 of them, but I hit the kaboom in the megas, and I usually open them in order from the cheapest product to the most expensive. And my thinking for doing that is that if I hit it in the cheap product, then I'm not even going to open the expensive product, and then I'll just sell those on eBay or ComC or whatever, and then move on to something else. And that's what I did in 2024. I opened up like half a case of blasters, I think like 20 something blasters. The videos are here on YouTube. Actually, I think I did 2. I opened up retail blasters and I opened up hobby blasters. Then I opened up megas, and in opening up the megas, that's where I hit the kaboom. So because of that, I never even opened up the hobby. I might do that this year, I don't know. There's a lot of other cool cards here. They're just not worth that much. So even if you get like other cool cards from this Panini Absolute, you're basically gonna, there's no way you're gonna recoup your money. I won't read everything that is available, but basically at this point, almost everything is here. Like any insert, any parallel, any refractor, anything that they have, it's gonna be available in the hobby for the most part, with some very minor exceptions like those red parallels that they said are in the gravity feed. All right, what do we have here? And if I recall, I don't think this mail haul is going to be entirely sports cards. I did get some variation. Okay. Oh wow, I never saw one of these in person, so I didn't realize how small it is. Wow. This is the Panini Black 2025. Wow, I didn't realize how small it is. It's literally only 5 cards, so it makes sense. But normally, even when you buy something, a box that only comes with 1 card or 2 cards or 3 cards, right? They're usually a lot bigger. I mean, look, this only has 3 packs of 5 cards. That's 15 cards. It's only 10 more than this one. Look how much bigger this is. It's like 2 of these. But yeah, this is the 2025 Black from Panini. Get 5 cards. They're high-end cards. I don't think that this even has like other types. It's only the hobby. That's the only version of this product. Yeah, so small. Yeah, that's be coming up here shortly as well. I've been thinking about like moving away from opening up some of the more retail products and just sticking more to the hobby products, because I get getting kind of burnt out of opening those and really just getting nothing. Bowman University Chrome 2025. So again, I'm a big fan of this product line. I did the 2024. I got a lot of great cards. I got a Bayshall Tootin of 10, Jackson Dart auto of like 25 or something. So I got some big, Ryan Williams auto. I mean, I got some big cards of big players. So this is the 2025 version that just came out. Again, you'll see in this mail opening and in next months, I'll probably get a lot more of these. My goal is to get about between 4 of 8 of these, probably 4 of this. I'll get about 4 of these, and we'll do a video and we'll open up all 4. They also have a jumbo version. I'm trying to get my hands on a jumbo. They have the blasters. I already ordered them, but they haven't come in, so I'm not going to be opening them up here. And I will be definitely getting opening up some megas. And then I don't know if they did Breakers Delight or not, but if they did Breakers Delight, I'll open up a Breakers Delight as well. I haven't seen them for sale yet. They might not be out yet. All right, what we have here. Okay. So I told you guys, not all sports card. So here we go, our first non-sports card of this. Again, box is smaller than I expected, but this is the Super 7 Transformers ReAction Grimlock release in the G1 retro style box rather than the blister card. So this Grimlock, they've come up with a bunch of them. I think another one of these is a Grimlock, the G2 variation, but there's a G1, there's the G1 in a regular blister, which I have that. There's a G1, and again, of him transformed, because there's also him in robot mode. So there's him in robot mode on a blister, him in robot mode on a blister, which has got a huge bubble, him on robot mode on a blister but glitter, him in this G1 style retro packaging box, and then there's him in robot mode in G2 paint scheme. I think those are like the 4 or 5 Grimlocks that are out there. But yeah, this is the reason I picked this up is this was released earlier in the year, like in the beginning of 2025, I believe, but it sold out and I wasn't able to get to it. And I never, like, me personally, I have a hard time telling or gauging whether something's going to be like hot and I got to be in front of my computer or my phone and buy it as soon as it goes for sale, or if it's something that like I can get it within a reasonable amount of time, I'll be able to order it. So this is one of those that I didn't think this was going to be a hot item and sell out, but it did, and I wasn't able to get it. But they just sent an email like a month or so ago in October saying, hey, I don't know if it was October or November, but they sent the email saying, hey, we found more of these in the warehouse and it's up for sale again. So when I got that email, I went and purchased it, and then that one already sold out as well. So this was a very popular figure. Again, it's all about the packaging, I think. Oh, and Grimlock's just a popular character as well. I mean, everyone loves Dinobots. So put that there. So I think this is the G2 version. I ordered one of them too. This one I bought on the secondary. I didn't buy it from Super 7. When I was going through all my reactions, I realized that I was missing that one. So I went on eBay and I found someone had it for buy it now, and I just bought it. It was pretty cheap too. It was cheaper than what it sold for originally, directly from Super 7. Yeah. So you see here, he's on your standard Super 7 reaction blister card. So, but this is the G2 paint scheme for Grimlock, but it's the exact same mold and the exact same figure, just a different paint scheme and a different packaging. So then again, in this same packaging, they have a version of him in the G1 paint scheme, regular, and then they have another version of him in a G1 paint scheme with glitter or metallic or something. So on those I have somewhere in my hoard of stuff. All right, last thing. This I'm pretty sure I know what it is too. I recall what it is. And actually this will be pretty interesting because I'm pretty sure this is a comic book and I haven't really featured comics. I kind of like have lost interest in comics, but there was one specific collection that I've been trying to keep going, which is this one right here. So this is a CGC graded 9.8 Uncanny X-Men. Some scuffs there. Yeah, CGC 9.8, white pages, graded. Uncanny X-Men, or just at this point it was still just X-Men. They didn't add Uncanny to the title yet. Number 103. So one of my collecting goals was I wanted to put a full run of X-Men from 1 to 300 together, all in 9.8. Now that's a pretty crazy goal unless you're like, you know, extremely wealthy, which I'm not. Because obviously like an X-Men 1 in 9.8 is going to be, you know, 5 figures easily. But I set that goal for myself. I wanted to put that together. And then what I like to do is take that big goal and break it down into small goals. So my first small goal was to do 200 to 300 9.8. I hit that many, many years ago. 10 years ago, I hit that. I've had that. Then the next goal was to do 100 through 200. Okay, so that one I'm missing like 3 or 4 books still. This was one of them. I'm missing 102, 103, 104, and then there's like 2 other issues I think that are pretty hard to get and a little bit expensive. I think it's like 129 and like 130 or 131. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head. I have it all in an Excel on my computer. But yeah, I'm only missing like 4 or 5 to have 100 through 200 all in 9.8, all white pages. Then from 1 to 100, I've also been putting those together in 9.8. So like most of the reissues that I think starts like in issue 60, from 60 to like 90 something, or maybe it's to 100, I don't remember. A lot of those I have in 9.8. But one of the things I did to kind of make this goal a little bit more realistic for myself was that I laxed the criteria of it all being 9.8. And I said, okay, so from 1 to 100, I'll accept some 9.6s or 9.4s or 9.2s, just depending on what the issue is and all that. But even with that said, those issues in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, I have most of those in 9.8 as well. I'm just missing some. I don't have it all. There's a bunch from 1 to 100 I don't have it all, and then there's a bunch that I have in 9.6 or 9.4. I think 9.4 is kind of why I cut it off. I don't get anything 9.0 or 9.2. And then also too, if I ever see like a 10 or a 9.9, I typically don't even bother with those. They're just going to be too expensive, and typically I don't know. In hindsight, this type of completionist collecting is not financially and from an investment standpoint your best bet for the most part, right? You're much better off just like in all the money that I spent on that 2 through 300 range and 1 through 200 range. Let's just say that I had 100 through 300 all in 9.8, which again, I acknowledge that I'm missing some in the 100 to 200 range, like 4 or 5. But let's assume I'm gonna eventually have them all. So I have the whole 1 through 300. Financially, I'm better off having spent that money and getting like a key in 9.8. You know, whatever key that might be, right? Hulk 181, X-Men 100, X-Men 98, 94. I don't know, just whatever key issues you can think of, right? Iron Fist 14, I don't know, any X-Men issue that you think would be a key, right? Or just any key. Better off taking those 200 comics and their cost and converting that into just 1 comic or 2 comics or 3 comics. I think that's, you know, financially, investmentary wise, is more prudent. But I don't know, like I have that instinct in me, like I have that desire, not instinct, but like a desire in me to put the whole run together, you know. But then that's why I have space issues. But yeah, so here's again, X-Men 103 9.8 from CGC. Looking forward to this. One day I'll start featuring some of my comic collection on the channel. I'm just not really sure exactly what to do, you know. I don't want to just stand there and hold this or put it on the turntable and have it turn, you know. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure. And then there's a lot of, like, if you wanted to know the story or the story in this issue, there's already a lot of good YouTube channels that are doing a great job at that. I couldn't do it any better than them, so I don't, you know, there's no need for that. Could go into a little bit of the background of the issue itself, when it came out and all that. But again, there's a lot of websites that have all the information, so I don't know what kind of value I'm giving anybody in doing that. So again, I haven't really dived into my comic book collection. But yeah, so that's that. So let me put that here. I got the 2 Transformers. I got these boxes, the Gravity Feed Panini boxes, the Panini Hobby, the Panini Black, and then we have 6 of the bundles. And that's going to be our mail haul for November. And then I expect in January, we're definitely going to have more 2025 Panini Absolute Football. We're definitely going to have more 2025 Bowman University Chrome. And definitely I'm looking to get some Phoenix. I'm looking to get some, there's some other stuff I'm trying to get too. So there's going to be more stuff. So I appreciate you guys being on this journey with me, and look forward in December, January, February, a lot of cool openings, a lot of cool things coming in that we're going to be featuring on the channel. So thanks again.